Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Travis Starfield, the Magical World of Movies. And this is the very first time to do it for my first reaction video. And this is it. For my first reaction video, here's on review on Troll Bandagilla on reviewing on Troll Bandagilla. Then marking the first anniversary of all time, which I believe you. And I believe you, Nick Hicks. You're gonna be love. It's my favorite video I made. I saw February 15th on Community Post. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll send to my community. I'll send to my my official community post, and I'll send to my hope you guys the first anniversary to a video on my favorite video, NH Studios Round video called Troll Band Together. Today we're doing my first reaction video on the first reaction, which is another NH Studios Round reviewing on Troll Band Together reaction. Anyway, so buckle seatbelt. It's time to do for my review, my first reaction video on the longest video made, which then is honestly it's my favorite video of NH Studios on a video called Troll Band Together movie review. Let's get over this my reaction.
Hello fellas, what the search? My name is Nick Hicks Studio here, and let's get this review over with.
Hello, Nick Hicks. And before I get started, I have Nicholas. You need to call to Nicholas. I'm going to take here's Nicholas Roll do Savato. Take a deep breath, and take a calling down. So anyway, I'm taking a calm down for Nicholas. And yes, Patrick Greek, if you watch this is for you. And I'm taking my first reaction. Anyway, here we go. Let's continue. And before I get started, I made to my 12th bed to go. I saw New Year's Eve for the celebration.
So tonight I am doing a movie review to the request by Unikitty and Poppy Fan 2002, and of course Grand Production, but mostly is Unikitty Poppy Fan 2002, because that was the one YouTuber, the specific YouTuber, who's recommending for this film, and I am so glad I finally watched it to make her happy, but at the same time, I just didn't want to watch it because you already know how Alex is about opinion. So yeah, so you ain't gonna like me saying to this film, but oh wait, this is not a rant. So you guys are good. So tonight, I am doing a movie review on Troll Band Together,
AKA the best movie of the DreamWorks. Even a How to Train Dragon live action remake is underrated, the most surprising of all DreamWorks movie. And Harry Thomas Pictures, I can you for Harry Thomas Pictures. Opinion header for How to Train Dragon 2025. I find your opinion, but for me, it is the most surprising of the DreamWorks 2025. And Troll Band Together, which that is pretty amazing, which is good, but at least not as good as the last two movies. So anyway, and yep, I'm reviewing on Troll Band Together review ever since the last review, ever since New Year's Eve for the celebration, the final video of 2025. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's continue.
Video of 2023. Even I think Oppenheimer is my favorite film that came out of 2 years ago, honestly. But still, Troll Band Together is still... You know what? Let's get the review started. So let's recap some of the Troll movies. So the first movie that came out 2016, it came out 9 years ago. That film was pretty alright. I'm not a huge fan of these Troll movies, and honestly, the first film was pretty alright. So if you want my review of it, check out my movie review on my letterbox leading up to Troll Band Together. So should check it out that. It's pretty awesome. And of course, my opinion on Troll World Tour, even as my favorite film out of the Troll movies, but that's not saying why because of the fact that that film is a huge knockoff version of the Avengers Infinity War, and nope, not a knockoff version of Frozen 2, because please know what the news article said, that Troll World Tour is like a knockoff version of Frozen 2, because they have the same twist as Frozen 2, which that is not true at all, because there was a difference between what Frozen 2 and Troll 2.
Oh yeah, I agree to her that. In my opinion, Troll World Tour, which is even not a favorite movie of 2020. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It is good, enjoyable for media. Since John Wick Fan 2001 did the episode, his buddy episodes, which are Troll World Tour, I'm gonna check out my Letterboxd. I'm gonna do a Letterboxd review on count. Ever since my Letterboxd, the best movie I made, which is on Letterboxd. And yes, since John Wick Fan 2000 did the Letterboxd reviewing on Troll Better Together. Reviewing Troll Better Together. Troll Better Together, yeah. Troll Better Together. It's easily Troll Better Together is coming to bed at the DreamWorks box office. Smash it. So, anyway, John Wick Fan 2001, you watch this. If you watch this, you gotta love it. So, which way John Wick Fan 2001? You gotta love it, my pal. Since John Wick Fan 2001, which since John Wick Fan 2001, he did a live stream which is the best anime films of 2020 decades so far. I can be honest with you, K-pop Demon Hunters is Troll Better Together. I can be honest with you, this movie is the best movie anime films of 2020 decades so far. Even I prefer the Wild Robot, The Bad Guys, Zootopia, Across the Spider-Verse, Team Ninja Turtles Movie Mayhem, and of course, etc. That's it. Alright, let's continue.
So, and yes, those two are sequel, but they both have nothing in common because they're both made by a different studio, because Frozen 2 made by Disney and Troll 2 made by DreamWorks. So enough with this DreamWorks versus Disney nonsense. I'm sick of it. So after I heard they are making Troll Band together, and I was excited and nervous at the same time. But years ago, I was saying that this film is going to be one of the worst films ever because I was copying out one YouTuber opinion, and don't worry, Alex, I am not a part of the lunatic called the Frozen community. Yeah, I might do a rant on the Frozen community. Yeah, the Frozen community. The Frozen community is just as bad as the Troll community, honestly, at this point, because I prefer the Troll community way more tolerable than putting up every single of the Frozen community, and I don't want to tell you what the YouTuber is who's the leader of that community, which thankfully I am left for that community, and I don't want to do a pedophile thing. That's stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna regret myself by doing some disgusting stuff back in 2021 and 2022. So Alex, don't focus on that. Focus on now. Focus on my new content instead of my original content. Honestly, guys. So I did say that in my reaction flash rant on his rant on the Virtual Machine. That's why you didn't enjoy the film, but give us a good point for once. So you guys, so what do I think about Troll Band Together? Well, let's get to it.
Oh, I was literally going to see in theaters to watch the Maskell. I really love the Maskell movie. I will going to see the Polar Express. I might check out for my Polar Express. So, Nick Hicks, you gotta love it.
So, the positive is, I do like the animation. Even I don't like the 2D animation sequence because it was a huge disrespectful to the hand-drawn animation. It kind of disrespectful, but not a lot, honestly. But top of that, I really enjoyed the animation. Like the character design and the location, like a Las Vegas version, which I was pretty cool, and I would definitely meet up for party. And of course, they have the beach location, which I was really beautiful. I will be there because that location is remind me of Hawaii, honestly, aka my mom dream vacations, and I hope I go Hawaii maybe in the future. That would be very cool, and I hope that dream will finally come true. And of course, the voice acting was really top notch, honestly, because the voice acting will not let us down for this beautiful, beautiful voice acting. Well, not for Amy Schumer. I'll get to that witch in a minute. And of course, the character is really likable, like Poppy and Blanche. They have some cute chemistry together. But one of my favorite characters in this film, which is another than Viva. I love Viva. Viva, she's a very adorable and a very cutie character. And of course, she's got to be one of my favorite troll characters I ever seen. But she's not my number one favorite female characters I ever seen in DreamWorks. Ashen will always be my favorite female character crush I ever seen by DreamWorks. Now,
Oh, Viva is now officially adorable, cute chemistry together. And Poppy, Blanche are chemistry together as well. And I agree with Nick Hicks. Nick Hicks is going to be love it. And Poppy, Blanche are chemistry together. But why is they chemistry together to my so much? Anyway, let's go on and continue presentation.
Viva, but Viva is in the number 10 as the best female character. But just because she's not underage, that doesn't mean you have the right to fall in love with that character. Like, she's a freaking troll. Like, you can't fall in love with the troll. It's gotta remind me that people fall in love with the pony. That's stupid. That's disgusting. Disgusting. What a fight. And of course, Blanche Band, they are really great characters. Like Dory, he's a very fantastic character, and I do like his deep voice, honestly. And of course, Kid Drew.
Yeah, Quay. Yep, Quay is correct.
Yeah, Kid Drew is in this film. And of course, that's the same singer who sang one of the best rap songs of 2009. What's another than The Pursuit of Happiness?
I will pursue happiness. If you want to see Pursuit Happiness, I might check out my watch on Pursuit on Happiness. I might check out my Pursuit and Happiness. Check out my review on Letterboxd. I might check out my community tab on community posts, and I'll set to my center of my Letterboxd. Okay? Send to the Letterboxd? Okay. Set to community tab, and I'll check out my Pursuit of Happiness. For the celebration, it's 20 years. Oh boy, cannot wait to watch for the first time ever on Pursuit and Happiness. I'll go watch it in 2006. Okay, let's continue.
I know, man, that song's my jam. And speak of the song, I really enjoyed the soundtrack. One of my favorite songs in this film, which is another Better Place and Take Two.
Oh, I know we was in the musical. I really going to see in theaters, and I wish that I used to love this movie. I'll be honest with you. I saw it in theaters twice. I saw it in the theater cap. I saw it at Saturday. When I saw it in theaters, guess what? A beautiful heartwarming. This is a message just to say we just had to be as real together. Honestly, guys. Oh, that was very cool. And it was very... So, which week? Not gonna do this the holiday. Just be holiday. But last week, I might do my review on Troll Bed together. Due to my collaboration to Piper person got Instagram, say hello to my Instagram, to my Piper person, say hello. And to my people, to my huge fan of the DreamWorks movie, Box of a DreamWorks movie, which noted Troll. Now let's continue. Better Place. I really love to Better Place the songs, and I was very iconic, especially to that DJ, that one DJ, that special DJ, which noted Better Place to DJ. It just made it sound like I really, like heck, I just really to go. I really listened to Heard. I cannot stop to listen to Heard about the Better Place, the Psalms. That is iconic. And yes, I really Better Place is now officially on my, and of course, favorite Harmony reunion. And now look at this. It takes two. I'll be honest with you. It Takes Two. I'll be honest with you. My favorite sister. Me and Morgan. Yeah, Morgan's. Yeah, the queen. The Jazz the Queen. To watch this week. Oh, yes. The Jazz the Queen. We just heard that we go cinema to see Hannah for Valentine's Day, which is a DreamWorks movie. We go cinema, which is the Trolls. Gonna be honest with you, I just saw Valentine's Day for Hannah for my daughter. It is amazing. the Jessica Queen, did you watch this? This for you.
I'm literally thinking Better Place is a lot better than Take Two. Even I enjoy Take Two. Take Two is a fantastic song, but not one of my favorite songs of all time because I would have listened to Hallelujah and better than listen to Take Two, honestly. That was just me. And of course the climax was really enjoyable because in my redo video I was doing with this one, I say the climax was really weak and thankfully I delete that footage. But anyway, so the climax was really enjoyable. The climax is easily like a mixed version to Troll and Fast and the Furious because this film have the reference to Fast and the Furious, especially for the car chase scene, which I was pretty awesome. I love car chase scene with the animated film. First we have it in the Wreck-It Ralph, second we have Madagascar 3, and now we got it for Troll Band together. Yeah, car chase animated film will not let us down for this beautiful car chase.
Oh yes. I remember that the beautiful car chase scene to the bad guys zoology, or even the car chase scene. Well, I can be honest with you, that car chase scene was beautiful. The car chase scene. I would prefer that Troll Better Go is much better Dukes of Hazzard, which I cannot believe this way car chasing to my car chasing to Dukes of Hazzard along with Troll Better Go. No offense. The Dukes of Hazzard, by my checkout, is officially Jessica was not interested. But I'm gonna give you my just give me movie red on very soon. Check out my movie red on the upcoming red on Dukes of Hazzard. I might check out Promise I don't. Maybe Promise I don't. I'm gonna explain to Dukes of Hazzard for the original classic. Check out to my original classic, I might check out the Warner Bros. Month. Check out my review this week. Maybe. I promise. Okay? Alright. I'll be honest with you. Fast and Furious and the movies, or car chasing movie, especially the car chasing top 10. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I'll do my top 10, the best car chasing I've ever seen to my best car chasing of all time. Check out my top 10, the best car chasing in the movies. Stay tuned.
Well, actually, Futterman did the same darn thing, and I was not impressed with it, and I am not watching that scene at all ever again, because I was really dreadful to watch, honestly, at this point. And the ending was really good on the scene, and yeah, sure, it just felt every single generic dancing sequence like you see it in every anime film these days. But overall, I really enjoyed the song in this film, like Branch was singing the ending of the song, like having a bunch of troll characters singing and dancing, which that was pretty awesome, and I was falling with that. So yeah, honestly, that was pretty cool.
Oh, me and singing to Better Place are the ending scene like expected to Poppy saying you could what? That is to reference to my yes, Home Alone to 12 Better Go. Yep, Home Alone to Kevin the Scream. Oh my goodness! I went to my Kevin from Home Alone to Home Alone to for Kevin McAllister to Anna Kendrick to Poppy who scream at the Poppy from DreamWorks Troll for DreamWorks Trolls. So Home Alone to Kevin the Scream to iComic, but much better than Troll Better Go Scream to reference to Home Alone and Troll movies. Gotta be honest with you, that is iconic. And I remember that the Home Alone and also Troll Better Go, that is Scream. They're screaming and shouting, you say, what? That was very awesome. That's really cool. That is really pretty funny. That was very cool. Now let's continue.
Now, for the side of my reaction, what I was saying was get the review started, which I will just hurry get this review over with. So yeah, I hope you guys will completely understand where I'm coming from. So.
Yep, you said it. Let's get the review started. Quote by NA Studios Lounge.
Yeah. No, sorry. And of course, Poppy and Viva are fantastic sister duo. Even Anna and Elsa from the Frozen emoji will forever be my favorite sister duo ever. But Poppy and Viva is in the third It's in the third spot. Third spot as my favorite sister duo, next to Sam and Tara from the Scream movie, which is 5 and 6. And Scream 4 did not count because they were not in that film. And Scream 7 did not count because the one actor of Sam got fired because of the one message, which I don't think is really a big deal. Like, we are living in today's society that we are living in the today's society that we are complaining of stuff which is not even that serious.
And yes, I'll do my Scream movies. I'm gonna check out Scream movies. But I'll check out Scream 7. But not talk about it anymore. Not talk about it anymore, seriously. Sorry guys, now let's continue presentation. It is also my Mighty Post fanboy. You should watch this video. This is a question this is for you from Mighty Post fanboy, aka Dakota. You should watch this video.
Like, society, get your crap together, get your A together, ain't telling you to get a-hole. Anyway, guys, so back I was saying, so Poppy and Viva has a fantastic sister duo, but Anna and Elsa will forever be my favorite sister duo, not Poppy and Viva, because Poppy and Viva, they're like a DreamWorks version of Anna and Elsa, but in a good way, honestly. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. So, that's all my positive I have for this film. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Of course, I do like the wedding scene. The wedding scene is pretty cool on it.
Oh, the last scene was cool. That's very awesome.
Sorry, of course. But honestly, guys, in the animation, guys, I did talk about the animation, but I do like the water. Of the water design of the animation. It was really incredible. It's kind of feel like that you're watching a Lego movie.
Oh, the water secrets of the Lego movie, or even Troll Better Together so much. And the reason why I'm going to talk about to do my Troll Better Together is easily added out to my best movie of the year or the best movie experience. So yeah. And yes, Troll Better Together. I now used to like this movie, but not anymore. Well, it's honestly, gotta be honest with you, it's good. But it's not as good as the last two movies, as the two Trolls films. I am Story Joy for my three characters. I am Story Joy. Even for this movie, but that was too for this movie. The latter scene is pretty cool. That's really awesome.
And of course, once again, the voice acting was really top notch. But let's get to the negative. And there's some negative, but not a lot. But the story was really weak. Like, come on, we see this type of story like a million times. And some stories is really confusing too, honestly. And I don't want to talk about the story, or else it would be too many stuttering. So let's get to the next negative. So some of the scene can be really dragged, especially when they talking. I mean, okay, so that is why I keep getting up and get something, because I was really bored in some scene, which that scene should be in the director's cut, which I'm making 12 Band Together as a director's cut on the Kick Plus, which I hope you guys are looking forward to that in your imagination. Yep, you can watch a movie in your imagination, which that's pretty cool. Imagination. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, definitely. I'll definitely to making a troll. Making Troll Band Together the Magical Director's Cut, which honestly can regard to my Travis Scott films on cinema. We'll be getting ready to St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th, during to my St. Patrick's Day in 2026. Man, that was good old days. And Travis Scott grand opening, Travis Scott films grand opening until maybe, I promise you, my February 25th. I might check out my I can only do Archie, which I'll check out to my theaters, AMC theaters, and I'll check them out to Christian Fan, the movie for I Still Believe, The Kings of Kings, and David. But while I haven't seen this movie, watch this movie, well, check out my movies and theaters, okay? Thank you so much. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, guys, so even I like the animation, but there was a one problem with the animation, which is another than they disrespected 2D animation sequence. I absolutely did not like the 2D animation sequence. I was like, what the frick is that? That is a huge spin in the face to the hand-drawn animation. Like, really, DreamWorks, are you seriously doing this just because you don't like Disney? Okay, enough with this DreamWorks versus Disney nonsense, okay? It's bad. Okay, I am sick of freaking tired that they'll keep doing that DreamWorks versus Disney nonsense, okay? It's bad enough that people are doing some DC versus Marvel, and now they are doing the same darn thing to DreamWorks versus Disney. Well, newsflash, those two studios made some bad films too. Like Disney, they made some trashy films such as some Disney live-action remake, which is Beauty and the Beast, and of course, I don't want to trust on a Little Mermaid 2023 because I defend that movie. I did not care. I did not care what the hater said. So yeah, honestly, you can call me a shield, whatever you want. And of course, there's the upcoming Snow White movie, which I ain't watching it. I ain't doing a review of it. But you only know that didn't mention so I call me a Disney shield, which, yeah. Anyway, guys, sorry. And of course, one of the worst Disney live-action remake ever, which is named Peter Pan and Wendy's. I cannot stand Peter Pan and Wendy. That's got to be one of the worst Disney live-action remake in the history of mankind. And for DreamWorks, they made some bad films too. Like, they made Shrek the Third, Spirits Unlimited, and of course, Boss Baby Waluigi. And of course, they made a mediocre film like Whoopi Goldman, honestly. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Whoopi Goldman. And of course, The Cruise of New Age, yeah. I used to like that film. At first, I saw that film in theaters on January back in 2021. But after I think about it, yeah, that film did not age well after 5 years, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's The Cruise of New Age. I saw it in theaters back on 2 times theaters at IMAX theaters, IMAX at AMC. I saw it back on November or to December 2020. And we don't talk about 2020. I saw it in theaters at IMAX at AMC, Cruise of New Age. I saw it in theaters. Okay, let's continue. Let's get on this feature presentation of the magical presentation.
And honestly, guys, so I'll get to the worst character in a minute. So what else negative I could get for this film? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the opening scene was really top notch. It was really emotional, and DreamWorks will not let us down for this beautiful emotion. But not as emotional as every Disney film these days. So I don't want to talk about the opening, which you already know. You already know what Brent's backstory is about him with the band breaking up, which you already know.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
On the spoiler, so I just spoiled one, and that's good enough.
Oh, that opening series is so beautiful and top notch. To let it down to DreamWorks movie to Disney movie. Anyway, the opening scene are beautiful and top notch as well. We don't agree, Nick Hicks. I promise for you. I promise, Nick Hicks, you're gonna love it. So any studios out, I'll get a shout out to me. Promise, get a troll bed together. Check out on my schedule to me on DreamWorks month for DreamWorks month. And honestly, you're gonna love it.
So what else we can think about for this film? What is the worst song in this film?
Yeah, I prefer that. I prefer that top notch as well. Even though I mentioned to one that Frost movie, that Holiday Express. I can be honest with you, Holiday Express and DJ, that's really intense. Now let's continue.
What's another than the one villain played by Amy Schumer, whose singing is really cringe. Oh yeah, let's talk about one of the worst characters in this film, and one of the top 10 worst characters I have ever seen in my life, which is none other than the villain played by Amy Schumer. I don't want to be too hard on this witch, but I'm not a huge fan of Amy Schumer. I don't think she's funny, her film is stupid, and of course her host at the Academy Award, yeah, they didn't mention, but definitely agree with me, that her host is really, well, I don't want to say it's woke because I don't want to shove that term in people's throat, honestly, but at the same time, Amy Schumer, she did a terrible job as a host at the Academy Award. Like, honestly, guys, I don't want to talk about it. So if you want me to do a rant on the 2022 Academy Award, guys, just check out my video when I uploaded back in last year and see it to yourself. But even I'm not a huge fan of Amy Schumer. That's got to be one of the worst actresses ever, honestly, because I'm not a huge fan of the witch. But the villain in the film, oh god. Even I think the Fishy Man for Megamind 2 is the worst DreamWorks villain ever, but the villain in this film is in the close second.
Oh my goodness. Velvet, which is not as good not as good to Chef Burger's the movie Trolls. I'm still enjoying it for my 3. I'm not still Frost movie, but the 2 villains are very good film. Yeah, I'm not talking about my Super Bowl. I'm not talking about the Super Bowl.
Because the villain is absolutely dreadful and forgettable. Like, the villain is very generic. But the other guy, who is a villain in this film, was really a A-T villain, honestly. But I cannot say the same darn thing to the villain played by Ian McShane. I mean, who give the crap what their name is? Their name is really darn complicated, and I'm not gonna say their name. Like Benden and Bender. Oh my god! Honestly, I don't want to say their name. Like screw them. Anyway, guys. So the villain played by Ian McShane, she has got to be one of the worst characters I ever seen in this film because she is really cringe. Because every time I see her on the screen, and make me want to cringe so hard, honestly. Especially when she's sitting go like this. Oh my god. I just get cringe every single time. And when I keep making noise, I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god. That was singing the cringe. That was very funny.
I absolutely do not like Orsini. Yeah, even show him, don't ever sing like that ever again. You are a horrible singer. Like, Viva singing. I'd rather listen to Christian Bell singing rather than listen a minute of singing of Amy Schumer. And there are way better actors who did a way better singing more than Amy Schumer, like Anna Taylor-Joy. She's a lot better actress with this beautiful singing. And of course, the actress of Elsa, the actress of Gwen Stacy from the Spider-Verse movie, which is Haley Steinfeld, actually.
Oh yes. I definitely took voice acting my Frozen 2 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with the voice acting. It is absolutely amazing.
And of course, Christian Bell. Or maybe Florence Pierce or Scarlett Johansson, which I have no idea that those two dropped their gorgeous actor who's saying like Florence Pierce, which I might listen to a song honestly because I have never heard Florence Pierce sing before, so that would be interesting honestly. Yeah, those actors did a lot better singing job more than Amy Schumer. Sorry, Amy Schumer, but don't ever sing like that ever again. And don't ever be a host of the Academy Award ever again. Nobody wants to see you dressing like a Spider-Man hanging up in the freaking ceiling, and nobody wants to see you making jokes about people singing in the sea. Frick you. Anyway, guys, so even I don't like Amy Schumer, but I don't want to be too hard on her. Just because I say frick her, that doesn't mean I'm taking away to Susie. Like, yeah, that sounds hypocritical, actually. So yeah. Anyway, the villain in this film was really forgettable, and I totally forgot what the plan is, which the plan is absolutely stupid. Like every troll movie has some generic villain, and yeah, Queen Bob, she is not the perfect villain, but at least she's way more darker villain than the villain in this film. Like how, like DreamWorks. Are you serious right now? So we go to Queen Bob, and now we go to the villain in this film. It's absolutely embarrassing. And DreamWorks, for all people, you cast Amy Schumer to play as a villain, dude. I'd rather have Florence Pierce again better than seeing Amy Schumer in the animated film. Yeah.
Yes, Queen Barb, which is good the villain in the movie, but well, it might possibly be more darker to sing to Velvet to cringe. That is very cringe. That was very not good, but not singing to Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer's got to be one of the worst actresses in Hollywood, and I don't think she's funny, I just think she's stupid, and of course I'm not watching a movie who movie sucks, and of course I'm not watching her Predict movie, it's gonna be cringe, honestly, and honestly guys, and I won't be surprised that film will have bad review. And speaking of bad review, ever since Troll Band Together came out the same year as Thanksgiving and the Hunger Games prequel and the next goal win, this film has some rotten rating, but honestly, the Troll fan base was completely stormed Rotten Tomato. And it can show the Rotten Tomato are such a petty website. So they give this film a 64%, which is really petty because this film should have been rotten, but hey, it's what it is, you know. But anyway, so I cannot believe that the audience score is way better than the critic score, for God's sake. So this film got a 92%. Yep, even better than the critic score. Such a embarrassing critic. And Rotten Tomato, it can show that you guys are so petty. And of course, Troll Band Together is a box office hit, which a graduation. I am so glad that Troll Band Together is a box office hit.
Yes, I remember that. I heard that the magical inside the theater room. Now, I saw in theaters that box office. I saw theaters that day before my birthday. I was 16 years old. When I tell you about the story, I used to love this movie. I used to love this movie back in the day when I was November 4th. I really loved my good old days with you back on day on November 4th, 2020. November 4th, 2023. That's the day, the favorite birthday I ever received my birthday special. And on December 6th, I will be going to see December 6th. And on December 6th, December 6th, 2023. Now guess what? I finally get watch on for a birthday party. Which today is my belated birthday party, which I can't believe it I saw for my birthday party, which I will be going to see in theaters I saw from that day on December 6th, on Wednesday, December 6th at 60:43, which I wish we going to see in theaters at the day I saw on December 6th, 2023 at AMC Theaters at Marvin Mall, New Jersey. I really love it. And then we revisit to watch this movie in theaters again, but now we finally rewatch it, and it still holds up too easily. Let's continue.
Which I was originally going to say that, but not until that the fact that Troll Band Together beat Wish. Are you telling me that the one DreamWorks film, which is really unnecessary and generic, beat the original Disney film called Disney Wish? And I would defend Disney Wish, and I did not care what Alex said. But one is, I can like Disney Wish, I can like that one, whatever, fuck that one. And when you said that DreamWorks kicked Disney big time, like, Alex, please don't tell me that you're a part of the DreamWorks versus Disney. Like, oh my god. If I become president, I will definitely ban that term. And honestly guys, and that term can go in my app. So can go in my A, So I say the A word, which thank goodness I stopped that and say the A. Not the ASS, I say A. So definitely show this video to Hopewell on the site. And of course Thanksgiving did not beat Troll Band Together because Troll Band Together made more money on the opening weekend more than Thanksgiving.
Oh, I remember that Thanksgiving 2023. I prefer that Troll Band Together to my box office to opening weekends on November 17th, that it came out on November 17th, which a day that saw a day as Saturday, November 18th. I really love it to go see concert experience that I really want to go see in concert experience. That is a good old days for you. For my mom, hand out for my mommy and me. Or hand out my family to hand out to my family.
Are you telling me that the Earwolf movie did not make more money than... But Troll Band Together made more money than Thanksgiving? How embarrassing is that? So are you telling me that John Carpenter cannot even cook Troll? Even Troll to feed John Carpenter? Oh boy, Yeah, the one from Thanksgiving, performed by the same actor that he was in Enchanted. Yeah, sorry pal, but you can't even defeat the Troll, because the Troll are so darn powerful these days. Even I am so glad that Amy Schumer did not win for favorite villain, which, hallelujah, I am so glad that the worst actress in Hollywood.
Oh, Choice Award 2024. I'll be honest with Choice Award. Thank goodness my Oscars and Grammy Award winner. Thank goodness. Choice Award in 2024 that award winner to anime movie role the character to Poppy for anime movie from Justin Timberlake his role as Blanche.
Did not win for favorite villain. Like, who in the right mind want to say that the villain from Troll Band Together is their favorite villain of 2023? Guys, you have lost your mind. The villain in Oppenheimer, played by Robert Downey Jr., is way better than the minute of Amy Schumer as a villain, honestly. But honestly, guys, Troll Band Together was nominated for Mopedy Kids Choice Award, but won 2 category. So Anna Kendrick, her role as Poppy, she won for favorite female voice for an animated film.
Oh, of course, Anna Kendrick is correct. Thank you so much.
And of course, Justin Timberlake won for a different gender, which is another favorite male voice for an animated film.
Oh yes, Justin Timberlake. Even I'm a huge fan of Justin Timberlake, but well, gotta be honest with you, Justin Timberlake is probably good. Anyway, thank goodness my male voice to anime film has a award winner as Blanche. Continue.
Even I won my Miranda saying Blanche Stacy went over Poppy and Blanche. But hey, this honestly guys, this is for Unikitty and Poppy fan 2002, so let's not say that. Well hey, look at the price tag. At least Amy Schumer did not win for favorite villain, where she deserved it, and she is a very god-awful comedian. Like, they're a way better comedian. I think it's way more funnier than Amy Schumer, like Seth MacFarlane, Seth Rogen, and even Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds would be my favorite comedian in Hollywood. Yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine, and Scott one of my favorite films ever made. Not this. So, overall, guys, Troll Band Together is a really okay and a very alright movie with a generic story, and some of the scenes can be really drag. And of course, this film has some crappy villain played by Amy Schumer, which I cannot stand that witch. But at the same time, this film has some great animation, has some top-notch voice acting, and Viva is my favorite character in this film. And Viva and Poppy are still stronger, just like Anna and Elsa from the Frozen duology. And some of the songs called Better Place and of course Take Two are fantastic songs. And the animation quality is really pretty good, honestly. But the 2D animation sequence was not good at all.
Yep, I agree, Nick Hicks. You said it. And honestly, you'll get a 10 out of 10 this masterpiece movie, but this will get an absolute cinema. Continue, let's get a reaction on the special presentation. You're going to best on the video made. Here we go.
And of course, the band that Bunch was in, it was really awesome, honestly. So I'm going to give Troll Band Together a 6 out of 10. It's okay. You're going to get a picture of Mr. Paradox. Yeah, he's a very underrated villain, and I did not care what the haters said.
Yep, you said it. My Deadpool Wolverine to my favorite villain, my favorite movie of the 2024, which is my favorite movie of 2024 for MCU of the DreamWorks. That is the best.
Yeah. So, fellas, so that was my movie review on Troll Band Together. So tell me about your opinion on this alright film on the comment section below. I really hope Troll Band Together fan 2001 will definitely handle my opinion. But I swear to God, if he's not, go ahead, make a video about me. But I did not change the darn thing. But just because I'm going to say this film is alright, that doesn't stop me to do a reaction fast rant to What If You Went on the Bob Lucas movie and Sesame Street. I ain't letting that go, honestly. I'm still going to do it no matter what the cost. So yeah, fellas, so if you enjoyed this movie review on Troll Band Together, if you want to see more of this Troll and Troll Band Together fans has one YouTube channel like usual, please, I have recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share your whole family. But if you don't handle my opinion, well, it can show that you guys are such a toxic troll fan base. And if you guys keep this up, I might do a rant on the troll fan base, because the troll fan base is just even worse than the Snyder Cultist. The Snyder Cultist is just bad, but troll fan base, like even worse, honestly, at this point. But hey, look at the bright side. At least Grand Production and even Unikitty and Poppy Fan 2002, those two are not a toxic troll fan base.
Yep, these are toxic fan base as well.
But Alex and Brent's Troll Fan and Troll Fan Forever, those three lunatic troll fan base, yeah, they are really toxic. And Alex, you need to grow the flake up. You're 23 as me, and you need to you need to act like you're 8. Stop acting like Kyle on YouTube, you freaking idiot. Anyway, guys, so I'm very sorry calling him an idiot, but hey, that's what you get for burning a Frozen 2 Blu-ray, which I would never, I will. He will never regret that, and honestly, guys, I will never regret that. When I saw that part when he burned the Frozen 2 Blu-ray, wow, you Frozen donated, you idiot. Be stupid. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks Studio signing off, and I hope you handle my opinion. If it's not, don't mess with me.
Thank you, Nick Hicks. Oh boy, that was really funny, without the cussing, and no language for you at all. Sorry about that, my apologies everyone. Sorry people, that's my first reaction. It's my first reaction, that is my reviewing, for my video for NH Studios Watch, it's reviewing on Troll Band Together. This is the first anniversary of all time, which it came out on February 18, 2025, and now this year, 2026. Today is my official handout. It's my favorite second video I ever did. It is my best second video I ever seen in my whole entertainment. And it's the best, the second video I ever seen. And our number one to my Polar Express is the best the NH Studios was reviewing on Polar Express. It is the best video of number one to be best video ever made. Sorry guys, it's the runtime is 18 minutes. I'd be honest with Troll Band Together is officially added up to be masterpiece movie of the DreamWorks. And when you do honestly people, I'm going to do my reaction to the mutual favorite video I ever seen, which is that has been on the mutual favorite favorite video I have ever seen. So check out my reaction on NA Studios Lounge. Check out my shout out to my Nick Kicks, also known as NA Studios Lounge. So type in comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Keep on subscribe and share the video. So alright guys, gotta be honest with you. Stay tuned for the next video of The Incredibles. I'll be honest with you, the movie review on The Incredibles. So this is Travis Films. Until next time, and peace out. Have a great afternoon and so on. Peace YouTuber. Peace YouTube. So on and peace YouTube. And have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Have a nice, wonderful, beautiful, magical day.